Brandon, I'm here with BK Stuff. Today we're going to be going over our UNV kit. First we're going to start with what comes in the box here. Let me move this out the way for you guys. So included in the UNV kit is going to be your 4 cameras. You're going to have 4 60-foot pre-mades. As well as one extra one. This is to hook your UNV DVR up to your network, and an HDMI cable for hooking your UNV kit up to your TV. Inside the box, you're also going to have the DVR unit. It'll be boxed just like this guy right here. And then beneath that will be your 4 UNV cameras, which will come in boxes just like this guy here. I recommend for these that you'll want to write down your serial number and that, just so UNV warranty purposes. So next we're going to open up our kit here, and we'll begin showing you guys how to set up your UNV DVR. Set this guy down here for now. So all your UNV DVRs will include a 2 terabyte hard drive. They're all PoE'd, so you'll have no additional power supplies except for one for the DVR unit itself, which will be in the box with your DVR unit. The UNV power supply will be right to the side of your DVR in the box. It'll look just like this guy here, and it'll come with a PC cable. You don't want to lose this guy because it is designed just for this DVR unit. So first, we will open up one of our cameras. The UNV kit will come with 4 bullet cameras. They're going to look just like this guy right here. Very careful opening these up so we don't damage anything here. So the cameras that come with these here are going to be 2 megapixel IP cameras. They're all PoE, which stands for Power over Ethernet, and that is all provided by your DVR unit here. And these 8 ports, which will be in a line on the back row. The one to the left of those 8 ports are going to be for your networking, so you'll hook that up to your internet, whether it be Charter, AT&T, or any other services. So we'll continue with the camera here. On the camera here, you're going to see for your mount, it's got a little screw base, so you can screw that there to tighten it. When you want to loosen it, you just untwist that guy right there. It's going to let you move them around, hang them how you'd like, and get them mounted. So I'm going to set this guy to the side. We'll clean up this mess just a little bit. Now, first things first, you're going to want to power up your NVR unit because you're going to want something so you can view these cameras while you're hanging them. This fine. So we'll plug in your UNV NVR. Once you plug that in, it'll plug into a normal wall outlet. When plugging these devices in, we typically will recommend that you use a surge protector or a battery backup like this guy right here. You can find these at our store, and we definitely recommend them because it'll protect your device here from any electrical surges, and if the power goes out, it will continue to provide power for your cameras and your DVR unit. So now that we got the power hooked up, you'll be able to see on the top of your NVR unit here, you have a blue light. That's going to tell you right then and there that you have power, so that's a good sign. Next thing we're going to do is you're going to want to get a monitor and hook an HDMI cable to him. And then you're going to plug that guy right in. I'm going to try and turn this so you guys can see. So when it first pops up here, you're going to see it's going to prompt you for your password and login. The default UNV passwords will always be 123456. You can access this with the mouse that is in your DVR's box. It'll come with a small wired mouse. On the back, you will see two USB 2.0 ports for you to plug in your mouse, as well as a USB for downloading footage. So first, I'm going to go ahead and enter the password. And we'll click login. Upon trying to log in, you're going to see enhanced password mode has been activated. Please change your password. During this, it's going to make you create a new password, which will require at least 8 characters and typically a symbol. So I'm going to use one of our passwords for this. Once creating the proper password, you'll see it will say strong next to it. That means you'll be fine to move ahead. I do recommend that you put in a email so that if needed, you can recover your password. It is possible to recover it without it, but it will not be as easy and will require contacting UNV. So we do recommend that you put in email for password reset use. As well, it will allow easier access from when we get to the phone mobile app. Alright, so once you get your password all set and your email sent, you're going to see it on your next step. It will also ask you to set up a pattern password. With this one, if you're used to some mobile devices, they'll have it. It's just a matter of drawing and connecting the dots here. So I'm going to try and aim it towards the screen here, but you'll just draw your lines and connect it, and then it'll ask you to do it to at least 4 dots. So once you connect your 4 dots here, it'll move on. Next, it's going to ask you for terms and agreement, which you can just click the I have read and agreed to the policy above, or read it if you would like and click OK. Then next, it's going to begin asking you to download the app in that. We can follow that steps later. First, what we're going to do is finish setting up your unit itself here. So what we're going to do at this time is you're going to go to next, and then you're going to come to a screen that will ask you for your time zone and date and time format, as well as the system time, which will be verifying that you set everything properly. So we're in Missouri here, so we're going to go down to Central Standard Time, which will say Central Standard Time Chicago. Date format, I personally like to do month, day, year. So when you click the drop down on that, you're going to see month, day, and the year. And for time format, I also like 12 hours personally, but you can do 24-hour format if you prefer. So let's check that our date and time here is all correct. It is 2/5 at 2:31. So my time's wrong here, so what I'm going to do is click on the system time. When you click on that system time, it's going to pull up a calendar. And at the very bottom of the screen, you will see it says your time setups here. So I'm going to adjust this to be 2 and 33. So we'll click OK. Next, we'll click Next. At the next part of the wizard, it's going to say TCP/ICP. You won't really need to do anything at this screen here. You will want to make sure that that box that says Enable DHCP is checked, which by default it should be. So you're going to be able to leave it just like that, and we're going to click OK. So now you'll notice once we're all done here, you got your blank camera screens and that. That's good. So what we want to do now is we're going to begin hooking up one of our cameras here. So you can take one of your UNV provided cameras here, and we'll get a network cable. I actually have some already in here with me, so I'm going to use one of ours. I'll plug this guy in just like this. You're going to take this guy here and plug in just like that. You should hear a click at both ends. That's going to let you know you got a good connection. And when you look at the front of the camera here, you will see a red dot showing you that your camera is powering up. So next what we'll do is we're going to kind of watch our camera screen here just to make sure we get a picture that's going to pop up here shortly. It might take a couple seconds with the PoE in that, so sometimes it could be a minute, but if you just give it a second, he should load up for us here. So once you plug your camera into your system, it may take a couple seconds, but once you wait, you're going to see in camera square one here, we now have our camera which is loaded. If you move the mouse over it and double left click, you can see you can full screen that image. Once that's completed, you're going to follow that same step to hook up each camera. So you'll take your network cables that come with your kit. For this example, I am using my own network cables, but you will hook them directly to the port on your camera here. You will notice that there is a second one here. That is for 12 volts DC power in case you are using a non-PoE DVR that is not a UNV one. It will accept 12 volts DC still. Once that's all done here, like I said, you're gonna follow the same steps, hook up each of these 4 cables along with your next cameras, and you will be good to go. You will also have 4 additional slots as far as adding cameras, so there is a wide variety of UNV cameras that we carry that will be supported here, and we'll include a few more of those in our next videos here. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at DK Stuff, and I hope to see you guys next time.